Welcome back. You're still watching Breakfast in Bed. That was Fun on a Budget with Bukola Tilokol and Tolo James. I still have Simi and Bagidi in the house. Thanks,
Yes.
guys. They're still here. And we're getting into some serious business. We want to talk about building healthy boundaries. We've come to realize that in life these days, for you to have a peaceful mindset, we know mental health is a thing.
Yeah.
So for you to have a peaceful mindset, for you to be comfortable in your person, and for you to think straight, you need to build healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries at home, family, friends, relationships, your place of work, and for those that are still students in school, you need to build healthy boundaries. And many people feel you're trying to build healthy boundaries. Now let's take with friends.
Okay.
You could be used to your friends and you guys could be gisting and talking every time and every day, and they call you at any time they want to call. That's the way you guys started building this friendship. But at a point, you just felt uncomfortable with it. And you thought, well, this isn't working for me, and you want to build boundaries. And friends feel like, well, I think you're doing too much. So I'm going to start with Pakede first. Building boundaries, do you think it's doing too much?
Okay. Yeah, thank you for that. But before I even jump right in, I want to pick you on the last statement you made. You said friends being together for long, having phone calls, and now you're feeling you want to build boundaries. That's on the face value on it is already a problem. So that means you are trying to say, or we are trying to say, okay, this is the extent to which I can now go with you on this particular thing. That naturally is going to create a problem, because where is this coming from? Like, what level are you? What level am I? Someone is most likely definitely in a better level than the other person. That's why that person is saying it. And the other person who is supposedly on the lower level is feeling like, is it because you have now achieved this, or is it because you have now gotten this? What are the likely things? Maybe you are now married, or you are now working in a better place, and you feel, you can't call me at this time, I will now be in a meeting. I'm like, come, we always talk together before. So because you are now this, so that naturally creates a problem in itself. However, bringing it back to an individual, you want to be in a sane place all the time. If not all the time, most of the time, because problems will always be coming in one way or the other. So you want to manage yourself, and that's where boundaries come in. Boundaries in itself is not like you are creating a rule or a law. You are just trying to create a safe space for yourself. You are trying to protect your sanity in the middle of all these things. So some things that you would naturally love doing with someone, and something is now limiting what you are going to do, it's called boundary. So boundary can be healthy and can be unhealthy. It will be healthy for you that is creating it, unhealthy for the person that is receiving the boundary.
But whose thoughts should come first? Should it be my thoughts should come first, because I'm the one creating the boundary. So I shouldn't mind if it's unhealthy for the person, Simi, right?
Friendship.
Well, I feel like creating boundaries for yourself in the sense of saving your space, or like setting limitations that protect your health, physical well-being, and emotional well-being should not be something you do to bridge or to break ties with people. In the sense of, yes, it gets overwhelming sometimes. You have gotten to a stage and you just feel overwhelmed about, there are times you take break from yourself.
Yes.
You don't just want to think about anything, you just want to be there.
Very true.
Relaxed. So it means that if you can take a break from yourself, then you can take a break from your friends. So at that particular point in time, you are there, you just want to be alone. It's your coping mechanism. A lot of people may not understand, but that doesn't mean that, you should shun them off. When they call you, why are you always calling me? You're always disturbing me. You don't allow me to think. That's how some people approach things. But then that is not the best way. You can easily, out of courtesy, send a text to your friends. Okay, the next 2 weeks I won't be available. I have some things I need to manage. You don't need to explain beyond that. You don't need to tell them, you are going through depression. You don't need to tell them that it's somebody that broke your heart. Do you get it? And when you are fine, you can now say it as a gist much later when you're in a better place. But at that particular time, the point that you have informed them before is enough reason for you not to pick their calls when they are calling you, because they already know that, oh, maybe you are going to be busy. Some of them might even, and that is it. One thing about adulthood is learn to make excuses for people. The person that told you that she will be unavailable for the next 2 weeks might be writing exam. You don't need to know everything. That information is sufficient. The fact that I told you, oh, for the next 2 weeks, I'm not
Be even grateful that you are told.
Yes.
I like one part that you touched, Simi, and I just want us to quickly divert, because you said you should be grateful for, even if they didn't tell you. So I heard of the story where the neighbors, so the other neighbor traveled at a point and did not tell the next door neighbor that they've kind of, I wouldn't use the word friendship, I'll say maybe they're acquainted in a way. And then and then the next door neighbor called and said, I've not seen you around in a while. Where are you? Also, I traveled out. Oh, okay. Didn't tell me. Fine. The first time. It's okay. No problem. When you get back. So this person came here, reunited. So again, this person has traveled and didn't tell this neighbor. And the neighbor is upset. Is it valid?
Very valid.
What should be of that relationship? What would you advise that person?
So I feel like the neighbor is just concerned based on the fact that, oh, I've not seen this person around, and it is like a genuine intention. And in that kind of thing, I feel like it's not enough to make you angry. A lot of people don't want to even tell their family they are traveling. Maybe based on their personal perspective or the phobia they have about, oh, telling people they are traveling. You know, when somebody tells you that, oh, I'm applying for visa, and maybe they deny them visa, the first suspect is you. You are the only person I told. You are the village people. You are the enemy of my progress.
Oh, my God.
So that kind of thing, a lot of people have. So I feel like you don't need to find a justification for why someone else is doing something. It is not your business. They choose to do it. That is how they want to do it. It is fine. Yes, you have, the guy traveled. Then you should understand that this person doesn't see you as a friend.
Okay.
Probably.
So
maybe
yes.
you're just an acquaintance because you're a neighbor. And you should not be in his business every time. The fact that I don't tell you means you are not supposed to know. Do you get
And then we should maintain that relationship that we shouldn't know.
Even in the workplace, I'm this kind of person now. I used to have a lot of people's number. There was a time I had like 3,000 WhatsApp contacts. I'm like, I'm not selling destiny. I'm not selling long life and prosperity. So I sat down. I started deleting. If we have not spoken for like 6 months, I delete your number. Then if you think like we still have business, you reach out to me. Oh, see me. It's been a while. This and that. Oh, let's do this. Oh, we do it. In fact, in my workplace, for 1 month, when I got there, I didn't save my boss's number because I have to be sure that I want to save your number. You are my client, you come, I do a business for you. I don't save your number because you are my client and I'm meeting you for the... I give things time. I have Truecaller on my phone. If I want to look for your number, sometimes, maybe we've called each other before, I'll look for it, or through our conversation on WhatsApp, I can just type what we discussed about. So you need to know what you want and how you want it, not necessarily how other people are going to perceive it.
That's right.
Like he said the other time, I am responsible for whatever I say. And that is it. You are responsible for how you behave to people, but you are not responsible for how people react to it. You might have good intentions, you might say things the most polite way, and people will still take it up. And you can try to like tell them, oh, this is what I want, this is how I want it. Okay, I've told somebody before, yes, when I was in school, I was running business, I was going to school, I had a lot of things on my plate, and there was this guy who wanted to marry me then, and this guy loves calling. He's already working, he's an engineer, he comes back from work around 6, then he wants us to talk to... I cook for my mom at home. I have responsibility, I have books to read. This guy wants us to talk for like 6 to 10 p.m. And I had to call this guy one time. And I told him, I said, see, our relationship or our friendship is making me less productive. I understand that that doesn't sound well because, oh, so you feel like I'm the barrier to your progress. But then it is making me less productive. That is what it is. I don't know how you... And he was like, oh, okay, so I think we can just like find a time we talk, maybe like 30 minutes every day. Yes, that is you bringing it down. But then the fact that, oh, I don't want to offend this guy. I don't know how he's going to take it. And you are hurting yourself. I know. I won't do that.
I actually don't believe in, trying to hurt yourself, trying to make people comfortable. But let's quickly touch on this. video calls.
Okay.
Now, video calls from friends, from family, from whoever, without even giving you prior notice. What do you think, Pagidi? You're just here and then someone calls and then you see video call. My own thoughts when I see it is, what do you want to see? That's what just comes to my brain. What do you, because you didn't tell me, what do you want to see? What do you think about video calls?
Technology. That's what I first think. I mean, we were first in an age where we use normal phone calls. I mean, imagine, I'm even now saying normal phone calls. So that is the, I don't know what they call it now, but the airtime call. And WhatsApp came into existence at some point. And one way or the other, we are still trying to get used to WhatsApp conversation. However, some people who are born in the WhatsApp age, automatically, they see it. So several people would not feel offended when airtime call comes in, but they will feel offended when WhatsApp call comes in. Like, why are you calling me through WhatsApp? Why not calling me on normal call? Now add video call on top it. I don't have your number saved. I don't know you from anywhere, and you're video calling me. What do you want to see? Exactly,
what do you want to see?
Then, I am even your friend. And the first thing you are doing is video calling me when we don't have, it is not boundary something, but we don't have such conversational style, and you are video calling me. It's not like I'm going to have an issue with it, but like the way I'm even talking, I'm already having an issue with it. so I think it goes back to whatsoever might have been used. For people like us, we are not, what do you call us again? Is it millennials or?
Yeah, we're millennials,
yes.
Yeah.
We are not used to just someone just randomly calling us via WhatsApp call, how much more video call. So unless you have such relationship with the person. I have a friend, a very, very close friend. She can call me anytime. And most times WhatsApp. So if I don't have data, how do you communicate? So, but back to the main thing. Video call, as most people, in fact, if I use statistics, I would say maybe 80% of people find it disrespectful when you call them.
Especially when there's no prior notice.
Yes. Even with prior notice, send text, voice notes.
Can I call you on video
yes.
call? But Simi, what do you think if family calls you on video call without telling you? A cousin, anybody just calls you, you're just saying just a video call. What comes to your mind?
Okay, so I feel like it's different thing for different people. And there's no general rule to the whole idea of video calling you or calling you on WhatsApp. I notice even in my office, they don't seem to know. Like, it's not a normal thing to use normal call to call you. People prefer to call you on WhatsApp for so many reasons best known to them. But I realized that this is a norm here, and I got used to it over time. When it comes to family, I even like to call my sister because she has babies. I love children too. So I want to see them. I'm even the one calling now.
So you just call on video call straight without telling her that one.
Sister.
Okay. That's what I said.
There's an exception. There's an exception. My mom calls me on video call because, yes, we live like miles away. The distance and everything. A lot of people see it as a way to bridge gap. My best friend is not in Nigeria. She calls me on video call because she wants to see she cannot survive without me, I know. She wants to see my face. But then imagine a random person. Oh, you need help with your school fee, and you want to reach out to me, and you're calling me on video call.
Like.
Make it make sense. Explain how. So the thing is, I don't hesitate to decline calls when you are calling. Now, you know the reason why you are calling. I tend to see, it might be a mistake. It might not be a mistake. You are the reason, you know the reason why you are calling me video call, right? Then I have my own right
reason
to decline
either accept or decline.
So when I decline it, I just text you, what's up? Why are you calling me? Do you get? At that point in time, you know that I'm not interested in picking your calls. So I don't need to, the lines are very glaring. You will not call me video call again next time when I've declined it the first time and I've decided to chat you. And yes, you can now communicate whatever you want. But then, sometimes we make people feel comfortable in a place. Do you get it? So it now becomes a norm. Oh, they are enjoying it. They are used to it. I have friends
just feel like they can
call
just do it at
me,
any
and
time
I
they
feel
want
like
to.
most of people that call me video calls are like my friends that are
Yes.
miles away, that we've not seen, or there's no possibility of us seeing anytime soon. So I feel like it's normal. Most people, when you want to call families abroad and all, it's just a normal thing. Yeah, I want to see you. Let's.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
Yeah,
but don't you
it's-
think,
gives
I
you
I
that-
still feel, family, I still feel I should tell you that I'm going to call you on video call. I'm going to call you on video. I feel I should send you a message on WhatsApp that I want to call you on video call in the next 10 minutes.
So I would say family, for each person, family is different. Family may not be somebody that you are related with blood. Family might just be somebody that you owe in that high esteem, and you guys have maintained that relationship. So what family means to different people is different. And the relationship you even keep with people that are related with you by blood might be different. So I feel like it's different thing for different family, different things for different people, and that's why I say there is no general rule to it. So
But bringing it back to family in itself, so yes, naturally, I mean, there is no supposed to, in a way, you are not supposed to apply to want to video call your family member. It's an automatic thing. It's something that's supposed to come naturally, unless you don't have such existing relationship with that family member. I don't know if it's right to say on TV, but yes, 2 weeks ago, my grandma called me. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, my grandma called me, and I saw the call. I picked. Naturally, when I see the call, I'm not excited to pick it. It's not an issue. It is the boundary I've built for myself. So because I don't have such relationship, not that it's bad, but that's just. So if I see the call, I'll like, what's up? So I picked the call this time around, yes, because I've been busy, and she was like, you've not asked of me. So what was in my head was like, I don't usually ask. I didn't say that so out. So, but what was in my head was that I don't usually ask of you. You don't have it. Is your daughter or your son that I speak to, so that kind of thing. So it would be almost impossible for me to just pick up my phone and say I want to reach out to her, because that relationship is not
you've created for yourself.
So with families, you don't necessarily, and unless, and that thing too is that, yeah, it's still understanding as well. There are some family members, what they don't want, they don't want. And I think it's high time. We are not trying to create a law, but I think it's high time we say yes to what aligns to what we want, and it's okay to say no to what we don't want, all still in the space of understanding and relationship and respect. So if you don't have such existing relationship, I think I still need to reemphasize that if there is no existing relationship on something, then you are not supposed to do that thing, and you should not pick offense when the person is saying otherwise to it.
Okay, so now let's talk about office boundaries now,
Yes.
colleagues. Now, how long should it take for your colleague to be your friend? Because these days, you see, you're in an office space, and then because we've been colleagues for 2-3 months and we gist all the time, so you just feel like, well, I should have you in my personal space, and sometimes it ends up in a very bad way. So how long should colleagues be colleagues before colleagues transcend to becoming friends, and before you start inviting them to your personal space?
okay, so my own ideology of workspaces, if you are looking for a friend, go to church. Go to the market, go anywhere else, but not your workplace. They are not your friends. You are just there to do your business and mind your business and move on. Yes, oh, you might have office bestie, you know that thing.
Yeah, the office bestie
It is still
thingy.
office bestie. I will not be going out on weekend and I will call my office bestie. Let's go. Go to where? Why?
Although some people do that.
You get, like, it's not an LD thing. Do you get? Then we come back to work, we start gossiping about
And we have our
somebody's
gist
husband.
everywhere.
Like, it's not a normal thing. I feel like in the workplace, you guys are there to work. Before I even save anybody's number, like in my office, I let it take time. I give things time, like, oh, okay, do you deserve to be in my personal space? There are still colleagues that I chat with, I talk to I go to the main office group to go and check your number again. Each time I want to communicate with you. You're not my brother. We are here, we are working together. Let's keep it at that. We are not supposed to know each other beyond that. If I'm looking for friends, I know where to find one. So let's know how to maintain relationship. Let's set boundaries. That is how we put ourselves into problems. Then you hear gist in the office. Did you see Simi status yesterday? What is your business with Simi status? If you don't have my number, how will you see Simi status yesterday? Then that is how you save yourself from all these unnecessary things and all of that. So try as much as possible to build boundaries. Don't let everybody have access to your space because you know them. The mere fact that you have met somebody doesn't mean they should be your friends. A lot of people are acquaintances. A lot of people are there for a purpose. A lot of people are there for a particular assignment. When the assignment is done, learn to let go. Don't let everybody be your friend. The more friends you have, the more responsibility and problems you create for yourself.
Problems
So
especially.
try as much as possible to limit the people in your space so that you can have that sound mind, you can have that emotional stability, and you can know what happens in your space then and any other time.
I tend to tell many people this, and people, when I say it, the people are always shocked. Say, do you know that person? I said, I know of that person, but I do not know that person. There's a difference. I know of you. I know that this person exists. I say hi to this person, but I do not know you like that. So I know of that person, but I do not know that person. And I like that. But yeah, let's come to relationships. We're running out of time. We know many people that are in relationships and they're dating and they're all that, and they feel like the ladies are some ladies are very quick to say, you know what, I need to go to my in-laws' house and I'm going to wash the plates and wash this and wash that. I need to be there. What boundary should exist with people that are in relationships with the people that are dating? With the family members of those that are dating.
Well,
let me take Bagidi first.
Okay.
Quickly, we're running out of time.
Relationship.
Yeah.
First, I'm not in a relationship, so it will be very, very easy for me to jump on the other side of things. So, I mean, you're in a relationship, don't impress. Stick with, that is how you build your nuclear family in your relation, boyfriend, girlfriend. Don't impress. So you are rushing to, or you want to go and be washing plates. Is that what they called you to go and do? You can wash plates if you feel led to wash plates. And you know washing plate is not disrespect, but start with yourself. It is how you carry yourself that your external family or your extended family members or your in-laws would see you. So if you want them to see you as a plate washer, they would see you as a plate washer.
If you want them to also see as a regular visitor,
they would see you. If you want them to see you, so it is how you present yourself that they would see. Because sometimes, even when you give them a hand, they may take it beyond the elbow.
Okay, so we're running out of time. Simi, I want you to say something on this.
So I'll just say there's no general rule to it. Sometimes it is the way people react to you that determines your response to them. But then in relationship, be clear and concise on what you want and what you take and you not take. Don't let it be like, oh, at the early stage you are trying to impress this person. You see, that's attitude. They assume that you have changed once you stop doing it. So don't build a standard, don't create a standard you cannot sustain. It will give you a lot of problems. So try as much as possible in your relationship. Anything you know that this is not sustainable, I'm just doing this thing to it, don't do it. Don't even start it at all.
Inclusive of greeting.
That is how you, yes, don't call your boyfriend's mom every weekend because you feel like, yes, it is still at that early stage when you and her son, the love is still
because if the moment you stop
you are in the relationship with her son, don't forget, not her. Because you know that you cannot sustain it. At the point where you stop calling her, then she will say you have changed. She has always known that that's the kind of person you are, know, and all of those things.
Let's go there. That's so much we can take today on Breakfast in Bed. Thank you for coming, Simi. I really appreciate it. We're going to have you some other time, and we hope you're going to oblige.
Yes.
Thank you, Pagidi.
Definitely.
We'll always have you some other time. But that's so much we can take on Breakfast in Bed. I hope you learned a lot. Building healthy boundaries is very, very important. Like we say, think about it. It doesn't work. The same thing doesn't work for everybody, you know. It works for different people. So just work according to the way it suits you. I am Bababumi Agidi. Take care.